Hello everybody, and welcome back to Crafinomical. My name is Naragath, and in between episodes I've been rather busy. Done a lot of things. So for starters, I went to the Twilight Forest with Psychotic Butcher and Super Turtle. I'm going to cut to a montage of that in here in a bit, where we're fighting the bosses and whatnot. Part of that is because it's a lot of footage that we took about 3 hours worth. It was a lot. We went through all the bosses, so spoiler alert, sorry. And the other reason why I'm going to be cutting it up is because at the time I didn't have flight, and I was constantly catching up to them, and I figured it would be better to just condense that down into a montage. If you wanted to see the Twilight Forest, as a whole, don't worry, I will be going back there later. To fight the bosses solo, just for the lulz, and to get certain things from them, but also to I'm also going to be going for achievements that we missed on our first run through. So anyway, and as you may have guessed, I said I didn't have flight at the time. That means I do have flight now. Super Tool was nice enough to give me a jetpack in between episodes. I'm going to be using it a good bit, but mainly going to be using it for when I need it. I'm going to need it today for what I'm going to do later. But yeah, he gave me the jetpack, this capacitor, and a hang glider. So thank you, Turtle. Much appreciated. And I may look into upgrading that soon, but not too soon. If you know what I mean. But anyway, moving on. In between episodes, I did work on this area right here. I still need to work on it some, because we ran into some issues that I've been correcting on the admin side. We were having some FPS issues whenever we were looking towards my base, or for me, when I was looking towards Psychotic Butcher's base or Betty Garvey's base. And it kind of seemed like a lot of doors in between me and wherever I was looking caused a severe drop in FPS, and removing them seemed to help. In addition to that, turning off Optifine also seemed to bump up the performance. It may not work for everyone, but it certainly worked for me. Right now I have it on right now, because I haven't found a good solution to the cheaty zoom. And the loss that I'm getting from Optifine is pretty minimal. It's about 20 FPS. So it's a good drop, but when you're running on average over 100, 120 FPS, or more, 20 FPS isn't, you're not going to notice it a whole heck of a lot, especially when your monitor is only refreshed at 60 FPS. So, and I also record at 60 FPS, so there's that. Anyway, moving on. We got the Enderman spawner. I mean, you've seen, what this is all about, but this is the final product. Until I moved to my new base, and I put in a nice little capacitor bank here that holds a good bit of power, and then I put some power generation behind it. Obviously, this isn't enough to keep the spawner going at full tilt the entire time I have it on, but it's enough where if I decide to AFK, I can still get a bit of ender pearls while I'm at it. But in addition to that, one thing that was kind of a nice little side effect, since I have this tether here and it's pretty close to the surface, if any endermen happen to be nearby and they decide to teleport at the time that they're kind of close by, we get them. And as a side effect, we also got some dirt blocks, thanks to a couple passing by endermen. But I've also done a fair bit of AFKing here, so we get a good bit of ender pearls. It's a good start. For being what it is and a very basic setup, I'm pretty happy with the results. So moving on from there, we also did a little thing over here in the community where I set up a little donation hut for everyone. And I was thinking I would record it, but yeah, I decided it's a simple enough build that I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just show you guys what it's all about, and then we'll move on. I figure what I have planned for today's episode is a little more interesting. So anyway, here's a little donation head here. It's a very simple design, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit of fun with chisel and bits here. I actually kind of like how this turned out. It's different. But yeah, all it is a setup for the members of the server that want to come over here and donate supplies to things like town hall, the bank I'm going to be putting up here, any other municipal buildings that we want to put up. If they want to help donate to that, or also the roads as well, of course. If they want to donate supplies that we can use for that, this is where they do it. They find the name in there, they put their supplies in there, and I will compensate them later. Since I'm the one running the bank and money, I'll be the one compensating them. On that note, though, my name is not in here. I don't have a box here. I think it'd be kind of unfair. Since I'm the one handling the money, it'd be kind of unfair for me to reward myself for donations that I'd say I have. So I'm going to intentionally not reward myself for that. I'll find other ways of making money. I'll leave this to everyone else on the server. So, yeah. What's up? So I'm going to go ahead, fly over to the next thing, and I'll be right back with you guys.
Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So now that my office has cooled down a little bit, I'm back, and while it was all cooling down and whatnot, I brought some of my Thaumcraft stuff over. All my V crystals and some other random bits and bobs. Are those? I don't know why those were in there. But I also went ahead and did a good bit of research here. Both my scribing tools are a little low on ink, so I'll have to get some ink sacks and refill those. And while we're at it, gotta refill paper, why not? But anyway, the other thing that I wanted to make real quick is this little thermometer, which is really cool. This guy will allow me, I think if I right click, left click, no, shift right click, yeah, there we go. If I shift right click on various different kinds of blocks, get some research on the different kinds of aspects of Thaumcraft, like alchemy, all the different kinds of studies that you can get. And not only can we get it from the blocks, but if we go over here, say drop this rotten flesh there, and then we go ahead, shift right click, you also learn stuff from stuff that you dropped. So let's go take a look at the tackle.